Yeah, I thought overall very pleased with the outcome of the game. I thought it was a little bit choppy at times, but I thought the biggest and best takeaway was our bench. I've been challenging our guys defensively that we need to play to a higher level in our standard, and the bench came in and I thought did a great job, lifted us up, ignited us, gave us some energy that we much needed. It was good for those guys to get quality minutes as well, and that was probably the most pleasing thing of the night. But give them credit, they kept fighting and played. They're a very scrappy team. So.
Don't see many substitutions where you just throw in 5 at a time, even for as long as it. Was that by design?
No, I think it was just kind of the flow of the game, and I told the guys in the locker room at halftime I wanted to see defensively. I wanted to see a great start. I wanted to see a couple stops in a row. And we came out and they got a couple scores in a row, and I kind of had warned them, so we kind of went with the 5 guys to just to kind of send a message that we need to. I think it's every game we need to start halves and beginning of games a little bit better on the defensive end, and that was kind of how that came about.
What really pleased you, especially more so with the bench? It seems like all 5 of those guys.
Tosin, I thought Tosin. We need to get Tosin playing at the level that he's capable of. 13 and 5 and. Maybe the best thing was 3 blocks. I mean, that's the Tosin that I think we know, and we need to get that more often. It was good to get Javian more consistent minutes. I've been trying to get him and Nate more consistent minutes, which is hard for freshmen. Tonight presented a good opportunity. I thought they took advantage of it. Denzel and Tyler, I feel like, as seniors, are playing pretty consistently. We know what to expect. They've both been giving us good minutes off the bench.
Extend the minutes at the same time. Not get
for sure. I know.
I mean, you get 8 or 9 in a row.
Yeah, I thought that was the best thing probably about tonight. And I told the team, if we're going to have a chance to have a special season at the end of the year, we're going to need those bench guys to play well. I mean, part of the bench in the past is what's made us really good. And we're going to need that. And I've been trying to, and again, playing the teams, the quality opponents, it's been hard for me to give those guys extended minutes. And I thought tonight they got an opportunity. That was great. Hopefully it gives them some confidence going forward.
Is a guy like Nate pushing for more minutes against these more bigger opponents? Or?
Yeah, I think Nate has showed some promise in practice. I mean, he's just on a very deep team with a lot of good guards and a lot of older guards. But Nate proved today what he could do, which is shoot the basketball. And I think that's something. We go one of 14 without Nate. If he goes 2 of 3. So he's progressing. It's my intention to continue to give him more opportunities. I thought he got one tonight and took advantage of it.
Rob, the start of the game, y'all like at one point you were tied 9-9. What do you think makes the start slowly choppy?
Yeah, I told the team we gave up 9 points in the first 4 minutes. Okay, they made a 3 in transition in the midway through, so that's 12, and they scored 19 in the half. So I mean, for a 17-minute stretch, we give up 12 points, but we've had difficulties. And tonight we changed the warm-up. We might have to change it for a 3rd time next game, but we need to start better. We need to get, and it's been in the first halves and second halves, and it's been for the most part it's a consistent thing we need to improve.
From where they went from 9 and then you held them just 12
yeah.
Rest of the way. Did you do anything? Say something at timeout?
Well, I called a timeout and I got on them pretty hard, and just I think I've just made it an emphasis, and I think they realize, again, it's an older group of guys. I thought there was a little fatigue tonight, just from the stretch that we've gone through, with only 1 day to prepare. But I've got on them, and I got on them again and again and about this, and they responded, and then they settled in defensively. I thought better.
In the half court, do you feel like, I know you said a couple times that UAB basketball, the way you want to be, is the assists and distribution. Do you feel like they almost give up too many good enough shots to try to find that great shot?
I think there's a little bit of that, but I think that's okay for this point in the year, if that makes sense. We need to continue to share the basketball, and we have to get comfortable making the extra pass. And again, I jokingly said, a game or two ago, Nick Norton was still third on our team in assists as a joke. But seriously, I want to get the guy. I mean, we have to get that rhythm back offensively of moving the basketball. I thought early in the first half, Chris passed up a layup because he's trying to make it. Dirk passed up a layup because he was trying to make it, which I was okay with because I think the intentions are good. And as we still continue to grow without Nick, that's going to be a huge part of it.
How do you think the transition from leaning so expecting to have Nick
Yeah.
to not having Nick is going? I mean, I know it's got to be hard, but tremendous job.
Yeah, it's hard to, it doesn't show up in just the stats. I think one of the things is just the threat of the outside shot has changed a little bit. We're seeing the teams guard some of our stuff a little bit differently. But I have a lot of faith in Deion's is a good shooter. I think Hawk is a good shooter. JD is a better shooter than he's been shooting, in my opinion, too. So part of it is we got to get those guys confidence and hopefully make teams adjust. And I think, again, I said our offensively, we've just been a little more choppy than what we're than I think what I'm used to seeing, what I think you guys and the fans are used to seeing, and again, part of that is still adjusting.
Did you get any explanation on Madison's technical foul?
He warned Tyler and Chris in the game that they were getting a little too emotional and talking to the other team, and I told them as well. And again, Ty brings the energy with our team, which I love. I thought it was a fair call, and he had warned him, and I warned Ty to just, calm down. But again, we feed off his energy, so him playing with that kind of motion is not all bad.
I don't really think it made a difference to fly back. I think we just came in with a mindset of guarding the ball and playing hard defense, playing UAB basketball.
Yeah, you guys held them to 45 points. I mean, how do you feel about the defensive end?
First half, I think we got off to a slow start on the defensive end, but we picked it up a little bit. In second half, same thing. We got off to a slow start, but at the end of the day, we still held them to 45 points, so that's pretty good.
No, he took all the starters out and put in the 5 guys off the bench for about 7 or 8 minutes. Was that any kind of message there, or is that what he just wanted to do?
Yeah, it was a message. He told us in the locker room that we got to come out and play defense, and the first group didn't do it, and we learned our lesson. He put the second group in, and they made a big part on the defensive end. They came in, locked up, got some stops, and that's what we need from to play UAB basketball and defense.
Pretty much, he told us from the locker room, just go in there, play hard, play defense. I mean, I think right now, coach is worried more about us playing hard every time. And when the other group went in, it just felt like there wasn't a lot of energy out there, so he just put us in. It was just like, just go in and play defense.
Yeah. How do you feel like those 7-8 minutes that you guys did?
I think we did pretty good. I mean, we got a couple of stops. We went on a run. Yeah, we did pretty good.
What did Coach say to you guys after the game? Was he happy with the big win, or no? Maybe not as much?
Yeah, it was just we was happy for the most part, but it said moving forward we cannot have lapses like when we the start of the second half. We just have to play a complete game. That's what he pretty much said: play a complete game and come in and compete.
Justin, you guys started kind of slow again tonight, kind of like the Furman game, but it didn't get away from you this time. Do you have a thought on why you guys have started slow a couple of games at home?
I can't really say for sure. I mean, we've been trying to figure that out for past couple of games, and I mean, I think we kind of had the same problem last year, and coming into the half, we always started slow. I think that's something we're going to keep working on as a team.
How much does it show the fact that you guys have plenty of depth and that you can bring in 5 guys and not miss a beat or even pick things up a little bit if the other guys are maybe struggling? Yeah,
I mean, it shows. I mean, we have a great team. I mean, everybody say it all the time. Everybody from the bench can come in and have a great game. I mean, we are really deep.